Blood and Sand is a 1922 American silent film. It is based off of a 1909 Spanish novel with the same title. There is also a play version of the book that is by Thomas Cushing. The book is by Vicente Blasco Ibanez. And I'm sorry if I butcher the names. I truly am. This film, of course, stars Rudolph Valentino, Lila Lee, and Nita Naldi. The plot of the movie is, of course, Valentino was born into poverty and he grows up to become a matador. He's one of the famous matadors in Spain, and he marries his childhood friend, who is played by Lila Lee. And he's gained fame and fortune. He's known all over Spain for being matador, but he, of course, has a wandering eye on this wealthy widow, which is Nita Naldi's character. And this affair happens because, of course. And during the affair, his I guess you would call athleticism. I don't even know how to say it, but how he is in the ring as a matador falters. He's not as good anymore. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. And so the reception that it got, it was a hit. And for good reason. I mean, this was a really good movie. This was at the time when he was, of course, when Rudolph Valentino was at the height of his career. And because there was a point in his career, I need to talk about that sometime, but I'm not going to do it here. But there was a point where his career took kind of a nosedive, but not here. But anyway, Mary Pickford actually said that this movie was the best that Rudolph Valentino had ever done. And so, and that's high praise coming from Mary Pickford. And now there was an earlier version, I guess, that was released in 1916, and it was filmed by the author of the book, Blasco Ibanez, and with the help of a man by the name of Max Andre. And that version was restored in 1998 by a company in Spain. I'll, of course, put that in the description box because I'm not even going to try to to pronounce this, but it was a company in Spain that restored that version. If I can find it, I will also put it in the description box. But as for the Rudolph Valentino version, it has been remade twice. There's a 1941 version, and there is also a 1989 version. Now, the 1941 version stars Tyrone Power and Rita Hayworth. The 1989 version is a Spanish remake. And the only name that I recognize is Sharon Stone. But of course, I will have all that information for you in the description box as well. So now, one thing that I found interesting is that this has been in pop culture, such as the film was a source of legendary football player John Blood McNally's nickname. I would have never guessed. I would have just figured that the name Blood was, because of how the game is played. You're hitting each other on the field and everything. But no, he said that he and his friend had passed by a theater where the movie was playing, and they said, "You be sand, I be blood," and that's how he got the nickname. And so there you go, Johnny McNally. That's his nickname. It comes from Valentino's movie. The other one was parodied by Laurel and Hardy in Mud and Sand, or I guess it's just Stan Laurel. And Will Rogers also parodied Blood and Sand with his big moments from Little Pictures in 1924. Mud and Sand was in 1922. I don't remember if I said that. There was also a Prohibition era cocktail called the Blood and Sand. So this movie has made quite a mark. I loved the movie. I really did. And I mean, I've become quite a fan of Rudolph Valentino, but I really wasn't sure about this particular one, because I have my own opinions about bullfighting and everything. I'm not really going to get into it. But this movie it's so good. It really is. And for those of you that are against bullfighting, there aren't a lot of scenes. I think there's 2 scenes altogether, maybe 3, and really you don't see anything. So, but anyway, so with that said, Blood and Sand, it got high praise. It was a box office hit. It was released in 1922. It stars Rudolph Valentino and Nita, Naldi, and Lila Lee.